In recent years, carbon dioxide emissions have become a serious environmental concern on a global scale due to the effect of greenhouse gases, which ultimately affects climate change. Recent survey shows that emissions emitted through human activities have been calculated to be 84% and other heat-trapping gases to the atmosphere is 16% in 2013. In Nigeria, poor electricity supply situation has turned almost every home into a self-styled power generator, with about 17.9 billion naira spent annually on imported generators to make up for electricity shortfall from the power suppliers.
Power must be generated. Everything rests solely on power. Without power, even by the name power, power is power. If you don't have electricity, the economy will go into doldrum, and that actually resulted in why Nestle and so many other companies that are pride of this country moving to Ghana and neighboring countries. But well, I hope sincerely that with sincerity of purpose of the federal government, with the privatization, if it is being followed in total, I believe power generation will be improved.
Experts say the effect of this supply inadequacies is that Nigeria has become a dumping ground for all manner of substandard generating set.
When you have the emission of CO, carbon monoxide, to the environment, and you are able to inhale the smoke from your generator, the smoke from your vehicles, and from your stove, you see it moves into your body and into the red blood cells and reacts with the homoglobin there, right? And it forms carbon oxyhomoglobin that affects your blood. It depletes the oxygen in your blood system. And this can also impair on the central nervous system. By you exposing yourself more to the emission of this CO, it can lead to coma and death. Also, the issue of you being exposed to SO2, or we call it SOx, sulfur dioxide and oxides of sulfur and so on and so forth, or NOx, NO2, N2O, NO. You see, all these things have health impact. They are carcinogenic and cause a lot of cancer.
They advise Nigerians to be more careful of the emissions from this generating set, as it has greater health risk, noting that more trees should be planted in order to reduce the effect of ozone depletion.
Trees help us reduce the impact of emissions from generators and from mobile sources like vehicles. But the major way to reduce it is to use means of curtailing this emission, like you use generators that, number one, are soundproof to reduce noise pollution, and also the ones that the engines are serviced regularly so that they won't give us these emissions. And also vehicles should be roadworthy so that they will not give emission.
A lot of industries have now changed from diesel engine generators to gas engine. Over 140 industries, manufacturing industries in the state, that has been able to reduce the pollution to the environment through the air pollution. And in the last 2-3 years, about 200 industries, manufacturing industries who are into wet processes are put in place wastewater plants, effluent treatment plants, that has been able to reduce what goes into the environment through our water bodies.
Trees and plants all over across the state to reduce the effect of carbon dioxide on the air, so as to reduce, perhaps if possible, eliminate the depletion of the ozone layer. You know what people call the climate change. You understand? Like, you know, the gaseous exchange, oxygen, carbon dioxide within man and plants. Where trees are cut down, the carbon dioxide still remain there, and that means human beings will be breathing in the carbon dioxide, and that will be injurious to our health.
They also enjoin citizens to always be watchdogs and co-protect the environment by not destroying the trees planted by government or cultivate the habit of fallen trees in their different localities. Toyosi Additional, Super Screen News.